you notice anything?
No, what?
That door didn't squeak.
Yes, I know. Sam's been busy with the oil can. About time.
Yeah.
561, reporting in service, starting mileage 9532. 9532. Whoopee code 6 in the vicinity of Washington Place and Roberts for about an hour with Captain Lugo. Be on the air if you want us.
1 to 5, 6, 10 4, code 6, Washington and Roberts, mileage 9532. 6:09 p.m. Unit 56 in service on the night watch.
Code 6 means we'll be out for investigation. By the way, this is Don Reed, a police recorder. You're riding the back seat of Detective Unit 56. And that was Sergeant Ron Perkins reporting his in service on the night watch. If you're with us, remember, I'm recording this as it happens. And the people you meet are not actors. This is it. This is real. This is Night Watch.
Night Watch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. There are no actors, there is no script. Every voice, every sound is authentic. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. Night Watch, presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hildebrand, Chief. We switch you now to Detective Unit 56, somewhere in the field, and to Police Recorder Don Reed.
Control 1 to 56, come in.
56, go ahead.
Control 1 to 56, meet Unit 54 at 1423 Hillview. 1423 Hillview, regarding a victim of slugging who refuses medical treatment and won't sign a complaint.
5610-4. Captain Lugo's with us in case you want to get hold of him.
Control 1 to 56, 10-4.
Second gearing to a stop. Uniform car parked out in front of the house. Looks like we'll be a little late for dinner. We were on our way with Captain Lugo when one of the uniform cars bumped into a problem here. Uniformed Officer Arch Cameron, waiting on the porch. Go up with Captain Lugo and Sergeant Perkins. See what it's all about. What do you have, Arch?
Oh, we have a woman here. She's been drinking pretty heavy. She got in an argument with her boyfriend, hit him over the head with a rolling pin. He doesn't want to sign a complaint. He doesn't want any medical treatment.
Okay, I'll have the captain. I'll go in and talk to them.
Let's go inside. Modest home, but messy. Whiskey bottles, room filled with cigarette smoke, woman standing, man stretched out on the van, blood flowing from a head wound, shirt splattered with claret.
You don't want to get up in front of...
You don't want to get up in front of anybody, do you?
No, I don't want to get up in front of a judge.
Well, you're pretty good right now, fella.
I've got a kid. They're just jumping on the other side.
Did you order one?
I certainly did. They're taking over in Los Angeles.
You going to leave the premises here?
I'll be glad to. Trust my heart and body.
What about this injury here? What are you going to do about
I
that?
did it.
Well, what are you going
I
to do
don't
about
care what they do about it. He's talking
No.
to me. He's alive.
Yeah, I remember one time you had a stuff was no good too.
Well, this time I didn't.
I'm just wondering whether you want to call the doctor for him.
I certainly do not.
No, I just want to use the
You don't want any medical treatment?
No, sir.
Okay.
All I want to do is go to the outside of Culver City and...
You wait right here with Captain.
If you will,
I
please.
don't care what you do with him. As long as he's out of here, if he comes back with a tongue.
You will.
All right.
I certainly will. If he comes through the window, I'll come.
Have you been drinking?
I did, but not with him. He was here.
I say, have you been drinking?
That's true. But not with him.
Well, seems they've both been drinking.
If you allow the captain.
I'll lock myself in here.
I'll
He
get
comes through the
out of
window.
study, and so help me, I never will be in here again. That's not bad. It's not
Oh,
Stick a pin all hole in my head, that pin back again. She thinks I'm Irish and it'll coagulate by itself.
There's a cab rolling up out in front.
Are you chief of police?
No.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wait, huh?
Listen,
Go ahead, take a look at it. Let's not be.
what'd you get hit with?
Huh?
What'd you get hit with?
Well, she hit me with her heel of her shoe.
Maybe we'll
Tell me the truth.
Either way,
Do you want to sign a complaint against this lady?
Oh, of course I don't.
You don't.
Of course
You,
I
do you
don't.
want medical treatment?
No, sir.
You refuse medical treatment?
Yes, sir.
Here.
Cameron? Cameron?
Come here.
I want to make a report of this. She said that she hit him with that pin over there, that rolling pin.
I did, too.
This is
Okay. Ridiculous.
an injury there that she was hitting him with a rolling pin. He refuses medical treatment. He doesn't go on to sign a complaint against this lady here. Is that right? You made the statement that you hit him with that rolling pin.
I certainly did hit him with a rolling pin. And if he comes in through my window, I'll pull him. I'll take a hammer next time.
All right. So you make a report on that. This
You can
man,
put that down, too.
doesn't want medical treatment. He's leaving. He's ordered a cab. So if he doesn't want medical treatment, we can't force him to have it. You are, to the best of your knowledge, under good presence of mind, that you'll be able to speak for yourself. Is that right, sir?
Well, speak up then.
My head is clear.
All right. Now, that's for the record.
How about the other
Get the
side?
record.
Okay.
You got the record?
You're a lucky boy. You better go now.
I'm thinking now.
And don't you come back.
No, tell her.
The next time I'll take a hammer to you.
Cab driver. Particularly bewildered expression on his
Taking over in
face.
Los Angeles.
He's assisting our injured man out to his cab. Well, I guess that takes care of that. What are you smiling about, Bert?
Well, the captain was just saying, this is the third time we've been down here this year. Either she slugged him or he slugged her.
I wonder who's ahead.
When you clear on your present call, report to your field sergeant at Washington and Lincoln for traffic control, KMA 394. All units on this frequency stand by. Control 1 to cars 51 and 56 at 2201 West Stanley. That's 2201 West Stanley. Woman with a gun threatening to commit suicide. Unit 51, handle your call code 3. 5110-1.
5-6, Roger. You're at Lansbury now.
Yeah.
Here you go. Just that brief information. Woman with a gun threatening to commit suicide. You have to be alert for almost anything.
5-3 to Control 1. We're almost on top of this call, and my partner, Officer Ellis, is personally acquainted with the family. You want us to roll on it?
Control 1 to 5-3, stand by. 5-3, 10-4, take the call, code 2. Unit 5-1, cancel your present call, 5-3 will handle.
They say there's nothing new in the world. Well, here's a new twist. One of our officers in another unit apparently is a friend of the family. Control 1 has switched the call so that particular car will roll in with us. Thinking of that officer in the other car answering this call, friend of the family. I wonder what the mathematical chances are of that happening. Well, whatever the odds, it happened. The main thoroughfare now. Sergeant's pouring on the coal. A few more blocks to go. Oh, great. Coming into a foggy area now. There goes on our windshield wipers. Dropping down our speed considerably. Now we're cutting the red lights. They're reflecting into the fog. It makes it harder to see. Trying to make out the names on the streets. Now, this Bentley's. Bentley, sir. Yeah, next one. Next street now. Here, just hold on. The red light. Just visible through the fog up ahead. That will be the uniformed car. It's stopped. Apparently they have the house pinpointed. Officer Don Ellis over here, flashing his light around. Over here.
See anything yet, Don?
Yeah, just got a glimpse of her. She's in the kitchen.
You know her?
Yeah, I know her and her husband.
Look, you go back and talk to her, and we'll go around and see if we can get in the front way.
Right. Tiptoeing. Moving around to the back of the house. It's dark. Fog's wet. Dripping off the eaves. There's a light coming from the kitchen. Plate glass door. Screen on the outside. There she is. Revolver in her hand. She's raising it to her chest.
Huh? It's Don Ellis. Don't you remember me? Will you let me come in and talk to you? Huh? Oh, come on, let me talk to you a few minutes.
Just about 3 feet away. Behind the glass door. Lowering the gun. Pointing it at us. Hammer is cocked.
No, I'm not. Please let me come in and talk to you a minute.
Don Ellis, 6 feet 4, 250 pounds. Not batting an eyelash.
Well, maybe we can talk this out. I think you're looking at everything kind of wrong.
Cutting the screen with a penknife.
Please let me talk to you a bit.
Door is ajar.
Will you please? Huh?
If we can get to the ledge, we're in.
Please. I think we can talk this out. You got a little difficult, a little problem. Maybe I can give you a new slant on it.
Bright lights in the kitchen.
Well, come on, tell me about it. I'll be glad to listen.
See her expression on her face.
Oh, no, don't look at it that way. Please, come on. Please come back and talk to me. Don't do anything drastic yet.
Taking the gun off us.
Please come and talk to me, please.
Placing it to her temple.
Will you do that for me?
No doubt about it being loaded. It's a revolver. See the shells in the cylinder.
Well, sure. Well, after all, we had a good time. Remember the barbecue we had out and back that night?
Trying to divert her mind.
Yeah, we had a good time that time.
Hole is big enough in the screen now.
Please come and talk to me.
Hand in. Slipping off the latch.
Will you please come and talk to me? Let me know what's the trouble anyway. Maybe I can help you. Do you think that's the way the Lord wants things? After all, he gives us and takes us.
Well, I did it. She's lowering the gun. Wait a minute. Perkins and Cameron got through the front somehow. They're almost directly behind her.
Please, I'm right here at the back door.
I was just trying to keep her attention this way. They've grabbed her from behind. Let's move in. I got the gun, Ellis. Amazing thing, that didn't go off.
Won't go off now. The shells on it. You know what, I'll put out a code 4.
Perkins going out to the radio car. Code 4. No further assistance necessary.
I don't have any friends.
You got every friend in the world. You got a lot of them right around you right now.
Here.
I still want to kill myself.
No, you don't.
I don't want to live anymore.
Sure, why not? Come on.
I have nothing to live.
Sure you have.
Oh, no.
Come on. Come on, get a hold of yourself, girl. Everything isn't that dark.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. No. Oh, come on now. We don't even know how we could help you. You got all the friends in the world to help you. If it's financial, we'll help you financial. If it's personal life, maybe we can help you there too.
Look, for 2 months, I was back there taking care of his mother. Then I come back, and all of a sudden, the world blew up my face. I said I was going with another woman, and he wanted a divorce. I don't know who he's been going with. And it was news to me. I just can't take it. I still want to kill myself.
No,
I'll take that car and run it off a mountain. Oh, yes, I will.
No. You haven't taken anything now, have you?
I took some tablets.
How many did you take?
Do I have to tell you?
Oh, I would like to know. Did you take the whole bottle? Where's the bottle at?
I threw it away.
Cameron, going to find the bottle. See what she's taken.
I know what I did.
Burke?
Yeah.
She's taken some kind of pills. Cameron's looking for the bottle. Let's see.
There it is, Sarge. Sleeping tablets. She's taking very many of these. She's in trouble.
Yeah.
How many of these did you take?
About 20 of them. Why?
Why? Because they'll kill you. We're going to take you to a hospital.
You're not going to take me any place and put me someplace else because I don't want to live, please.
Well, we want you to.
I'm getting sleepy.
Ellis, I don't think we'd better wait for an ambulance. Let's take her in the police car.
Okay.
Yeah, we better just ease her out.
Please let me die. I just want to go to bed.
Well, we'll go talk to the doctor first and then we'll see what he says. Okay?
I got to put another drip.
Oh, you look fine, just the way you are. Well, we'll get a coat for
I
you.
look terrible.
You look real sweet. Come on, go. Do you want to go?
Keeping her on her feet. Keeping her awake.
May I go to bed?
No.
Come on, put your
Can I
coat
go to
on.
sleep? You wake me
Well,
up.
that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to go for a ride.
I don't want to go.
Now, come on now. Put your coat on.
You got my favorite one, huh?
It's a pretty coat. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
go. Come on.
I'm awfully ashamed.
Well, don't worry about it.
Come on, we'll go talk.
Coaxing her out the door.
May I ride with John?
Valley Street. Officer Ellis will riding back with her. Well, right in front.
Everybody, I still don't care as long as I can.
Officer is still shaking her. Keep her awake. If she goes to sleep, we're in trouble. Short time to do it in and a long run to that hospital.
listening to Night Watch and following the activities of a detective unit on its tour of duty. Remember, the people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. We'll bring you the final results of tonight's action at the conclusion of Night Watch. And now we switch you to Detective Unit 5-6, somewhere in the field, and your police recorder, Don Reed.
This is the emergency hospital. We've been here for nearly an hour. The doctors have used the stomach pump on the woman patient and now have pronounced her out of danger. She's sitting on the operating table directly in front of me, but still badly shaken. The doctor is filling out his report.
Did you take them all at once?
I took one handful.
One handful?
With breast handful. And then I took the gun and got it.
We've already established these facts.
Then I go to sleep. Please.
The surgeon who assisted coming over to talk to the woman.
There's a great big cliff there.
I wouldn't want to do that.
That would be the worst kind of a ending.
Why not? Be real quick, wouldn't it?
No, you'd be surprised. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be nearly as sudden as you think. That time it takes to go over a cliff. It'd seem like an eternity to you.
That's all right. Everything seems like an eternity anyway. So what's the difference?
Oh, tomorrow things will look brighter.
Oh, no, they haven't looked brighter for a month. So,
They haven't?
no.
You don't have any hopes then, huh?
No.
Oh, I think you're mistaken about that.
I know it. I don't have any hope, so I wish everybody just leave me alone and do what I want. I'd back to that house again, all by myself, sitting there for days and days, and come home every night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I just sit there. I can't stand it.
I get lonesome, huh?
I just couldn't stand it. I just blew my top. And I'm sorry. I'd rather go to hospital. Oh.
I think you're right. You're right about that.
Did you ever sit in the house day after day? From morning till night?
No.
Just get up and iron and feed the birds. Oh, Pedro and Hortense.
What, is that the name of the little birds?
No, they're my goldfish.
Oh, Pedro and Hortense.
Isn't that a horrible name for a goldfish?
No, I think it's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
Oh, no.
Captain Lugo, been out here in the hall talking to the investigating officers, coming over here to talk to the woman patient.
Here's the situation. The doctor's recommendation thought it best that you be hospitalized for a little bit and see if they can help you. So we are going to take you down there. And
Where?
Down to the downtown.
No, wait a minute. You're not going to take me down to the psych hut or whatever they call it for crazy people because I won't go.
You go down to the general hospital. That's the place to go. That's where we have to take everyone down to general hospital. And they will probably examine you there and try to give you some help.
I won't go.
Well, you are forced to go by the fact that the doctor said that you should go, and we're only trying to help you. Actually, you're not forced, but I mean, we're taking you down there. We're assisting in taking you down there. And go right along down there and go up there for observation for a couple of 3 days.
I'm mentally ill.
I didn't say that. I'm not a doctor. The doctor recommended that you go to the hospital. Now, is that satisfactory with you?
Yes, I'll go. I think I need it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to go to sleep. I'm so tired.
What you have just heard is real. Recorded as it actually happened on the Night Watch. And now, back to police headquarters and Chief W.N. Hildebrand.
In tonight's first investigation, in which our officers were called to settle a quarrel between a man and wife, in the best interests of all concerned, it was decided merely separating the couple temporarily was the best solution. This decision was based on the officers' previous experience with the couple. In the final case of the woman threatening to take her life, she was sent to the General Hospital for observation. The results of this hospitalization brought about the complete recovery of the patient. After a couple of days' rest and counseling from a psychiatrist, the woman realized that any problem can be solved with patience and understanding. Tonight, she is home, and this entire episode is a thing of the past. Except in emergency, the average citizen has little contact with their local law enforcement officers. Many people are prone to forget that while most of the city sleeps, patrol cars and detective units are moving through the streets looking, watching, maintaining public security. To bring about this realization and the cooperation needed is the reason for Night Watch.
Thank you, Chief Hildebrand. You have been following the on-the-scene reports of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound has been real. Night Watch, brought to you through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hadlock, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and is described in the field by Police Recorder Don Reed.